milestone for Rizal Technological University, an institution we hold dear. To formally begin this event, let us ask the blessings of our Creator, our Father in heaven. So with that, may I request each and every one to stand as we hear the voices of the Hymn Chrysalia for our doxology. Please remain standing as we honor our nation and render our sense of patriotism as we sing Lupang Hinirang and the RTU March.
Tayang magiging sa silaman, alam ng puso sa limo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, ganda ng magiging, sa manlulupi, pinapasisi, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mo mga
gentlemen, the RTU hymn. Thank you very much, Mimi Grisalia. You may now take your seats. It's high time to acknowledge the presence of the men and women who are now with us to witness another milestone in this university. To start with, we have here the Vice Chairman of the RTU Board of Regents, our University President, Dr. Jesus Rodrigo Torres. We also have the representative from the private sector, Honorable Noel Vicencio. The Alumni Regent, Honorable Mark Roy Guado. The representative of the students, Honorable Monje Raimundo. And the Faculty Regent, Honorable Noel Hugo Bina. Let us also witness and may I present to you the members of the search committee, Dr. Jeremias L. Buraga, Engineer Conrado S. Manchado Jr., Director Yulida S. Calagi,
Kayo naka-assign dito? Ikaw yung timer.
Dr. Marita R. Canali,
Pero makikita yung minutes. Ano niya sasabihin?
and the chair of the search committee, please welcome Dr. Corazon Alma G. De Leon.
Ano tayo ha? Pag 10 minutes, 10 minutes.
A search entails an individual or a group of minds to practice 3 I's. Gather information, investigate, and finalize a result to innovate its beneficiaries. To welcome us all and formally open this affair, let us all give a round of applause to the former chair of the CSC and now the chairperson for this year's search committee. Please welcome Dr. Alma G. De Leon.
academic community is you were talking about the opportunity to listen to the applicant's vision, plans and programs that she or he chosen and expressed them will have. It is also an opportunity for the constituencies to raise issues and concerns they would like the next president to address. Prior to the public forum, the applicants are including their statements of their vision, mission, and programs shall be posted in various conspicuous locations in the various campuses. What are the mechanics? First, the applicant shall draw lots before the start of the forum to determine the sequence of presentation and the sequences for answering the questions during the open forum. While an applicant is making his or her presentation, the applicant shall stay in the waiting room where they will not be able to hear the presentation. Each applicant shall be given 10 minutes to make his or her presentation, and PowerPoint presentation may be allowed. A timer shall be used to help the applicants manage their time. A green sign will signify the start of the individual's presentation. The yellow sign will mean the applicant has 2 minutes left, and a red sign will mean time is up. Applicants are requested to keep to their time limit, otherwise the applicant will be asked to step down. Number 4, an open forum shall follow after the presentation of all applicants. A 15 minutes recess following the last presentation shall be allotted to enable our research committee to review and screen the questions. Pieces of paper on which the audience may write their questions, comments, will be distributed before the forum is already been done, and also collected by the ushers after the presentations. Questions shall be limited to the applicant's visions, issues, and concerns. They should be framed such that any applicant can answer questions should not be directed to just one particular applicant. Questions of a personal nature shall not be educated to preserve the dignity of the applicant and of the search process. Each nominee shall be given 2 minutes to answer the questions. A timer will again be used to alert the applicants regarding the lapse of their lost time. A green sign will alert the applicant to start answering the question. A yellow sign will be the applicant has 30 seconds. A red sign will be the time is up, and applicants are requested to keep to the time. The first question from each of the sectors presented here today will be answered by all applicants. The sector executive shall read out the questions for the succeeding rounds of questions and answers. Each applicant will choose from the pool of questions, read the questions and answer. Questions not raised during the open forum due to lack of time may be raised during the interview with the nominees. Now, the interview of the applicants by the search committee, we aim to provide additional information on the applicants, the personal traits, the grasp and ability to respond to different situations, their acceptability and rapport with the constituencies as well. The interview shall follow the public forum after a reasonable amount of time for the rest for the applicants and search committee members. Screening nominees. So that in brief is the nature and the guidelines on the public forum we're having today. Thank you very much for the opportunity to serve at the research committee and looking forward to the successful completion of this task given to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Delion. And now let me introduce to you our applicants for the RTU's presidency. We have the first one, Dr. Maria Eugenia Yanco. Thank you. We have Dr. Elmer Martin. Next, we have Dr. Edna C. Aquino. Thank you, ma'am. And now we have Dr. Salvacion J. Pacheco. So we will now proceed immediately with the presentation of the applicants. So may we request the 3 other applicants to proceed to our holding area to give time for the first presenter to present her mission, vision, goals for the university. May we request technical person to assist our applicant for the presentation. So just a gentle reminder to our audience, please bear in mind that we are not allowed to shout, to clap, to jeer, and to cheer. So very strict po tayo dyan, okay? Timer starts now.
Isang mapagpalang umaga po sa ating lahat. May I present to you my proposed vision, mission, and development goals for RTU. For my vision, a highly scientific and technological university making a global impact and contributing to the economic and social development of the nation. For my mission, to advance knowledge through quality instruction, research, and extension that best serve the nation and that address the challenges of the world in the 21st century. To attain this mission and vision, my first goal is daring to dream. Create superior academic services towards developing globally competitive students and lifelong learners. To attain this goal, we will provide quality, relevant, and responsive academic programs responsive to market needs and ASEAN integration. Assist and submit CEIT faculty members' application and portfolio to register for the ASEAN Engineers Certificate. Apply high-performing programs in the board examination, particularly the BS Electrical Engineering and programs of the College of Education to Center of Development. Take bold steps in exploring offering new academic programs that are now shaping the technological and engineering world. Foster an inclusive learning environment that will provide comprehensive student learning experiences to ensure above national passing rating in the board examination and highly relevant technical skills transfer. Goal 2, raising the bar, gold and blue. Institutionalize quality assurance mechanism that ensure compliance to national and international standards. To attain this, we will ensure and sustain quality of RTU by seeking applications in different accreditation, standardization, regulatory requirements, and quality assurance bodies, like Certificate of Program Compliance for all programs of RTU, Institutional Sustainability Assessment, Philippine Quality Award, SOOT Level 4, and ISO certification. Work on attaining the highest AACO accreditation status to all academic programs and institutional accreditation. Goal 3, reaching for the stars. Revisit and intensify RTU's research development capability. For the initial strategies and action, continuously conduct research capability training to improve faculty competencies in conducting research. Increase the number of national and international research presentations in high-impact conferences with increased citations of research work as published in recognized and international national referee journals publication. Provide monetary, non-monetary incentives and patenting support to faculty members for their research works, particularly to faculty with creative outlooks that may be highly beneficial to society and economy through technology transfer. Establish research centers for astronomy and biology, teacher education and social sciences, engineering and technology, business and entrepreneurial development, culture, arts, and sports development. Goal 4, soaring to the heights, strengthen relationship with industry and build community and global partnership. We will strengthen and increase the number of active linkages and partnerships with international, national, and regional organizations. Establish partnership with private, state, and local universities, industry, and community partners in developing effective and efficient credit and non-credit programs that will expose students into active learning and support their attainment of relevant skills and creation of seamless pathways. Create platforms for developing an innovation and entrepreneurial ecosystem and provide effective linkage support, mentorship training, and venture capital fundraising for startup, technology transfer, and industry collaborations in order to realize research results from concepts to prototypes. Increased number of adopters engaged in profitable enterprise and viable demonstration projects with positive cost-return analysis. Tap and mobilize our alumni in supporting innovation in entrepreneurship. Engage RTU alumni through skills development, learning new fields, and to serve as career mentors to their juniors. Goal 5, keeping the flame alive. Ensure effective, fair, healthy work environment that provides optimum utilization of human capital towards sustainable organizational development. To attain this, we will formulate a comprehensive human resource development plan to promote professional growth and career advancement of faculty and administrative staff while ensuring work-life balance so that there is time to spend with family and assure long and healthy life. Provide opportunities for faculty and staff to study abroad, be it short-term or long-term, in order for them to gain international skills and knowledge that university aims to impart to our students. Strengthen faculty support on scholarship to retool faculty vis-a-vis teachers' qualification specified in the program's PSG and the changing higher education landscape. Goal 6, shaping the future. Create an organizational climate anchored on harmony, mutual respect, fairness, transparency, and justice. To attain this, we will sustain the sound financial status of RTU by efficient utilization of resources through austerity in the use of utilities, proper waste disposal management, and advocating personnel accountability. Facilitate close coordination and harmony between and among the different units of RTU by encouraging collegiality and creativity among RTU's academic and non-academic personnel to give them a chance to interact and exchange views in official sanctioned activities that will surely motivate them to serve the students and RTU better. Secure the welfare of our academic and non-academic personnel from recruitment until retirement. Establish the RTU collective negotiation agreement. Sustain the support for our athletes and cultural troops in their training and in local, national, and international competitions. Goal 7, giving the best of what we have. Upgrade and modernize physical facilities and infrastructure. To attain this, we will enhance the teaching learning experience and research development through adoption of green infrastructure in modern laboratories and facilities. Develop and provide access to quality and integrated library and information services to enrich students' learning experiences and support RTU's research endeavor. And we will develop a comprehensive land use and infrastructure development for all RTUs campuses. Without the RTU community working together as one, we may achieve something, but we can never be great. It is us who make the foundation of RTU based on the ideal of service, and not just an ordinary service, but service with passion. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pakikinig.
Thank you very much to our first presenter. And now let's welcome our second presenter. So while waiting, let me just remind everybody that we have to please avoid shouting, clapping, cheering, and cheering. Our next presenter is Dr. Albert Martin. Timer starts now.
Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Ako po si Dr. Albert Martin, bilang Pangulo ng Center of University. Elected as your president, my vision is to transform the Rizal Technological University into a local responsive and globally competitive university that cultivates innovation, patriotism, and moral responsibility towards national development. This vision is primarily anchored in the Philippine Development Plan, yung tinatawag po natin ang vision natin 2040 ng ating gobyerno. The platform of my presidency shares commitment of the national government on the following matters: reduction of poverty incidence, generation of local-based employment, continuous and consistent access on free and yet quality education, opportunity for social mobility and upliftment. As your president, I believe that the very essence why state university and colleges like the Rizal Technological University exists is to help the government attain this ambition. As a university, its concerns should focus on the needs of the people in the community while producing a globally competitive students. Mga kasama, ladies and gentlemen, para tayo nasa ibabaw ng mundo, ang layo ng tingin natin sa tinatawag natin globalisasyon. Subalit nakakalimutan natin kung sino yung nandun sa baba na dapat natin pagkikuran, kung ano ang kailangan nila, at kung ano may tutulong ng Rizal Technological University sa ating komunidad. During my term as your president, ladies and gentlemen, my mission is to provide relevant and quality education through commitment to academic excellence, practicable and innovative research, community engagement and participation, and effective resource administration and development. This mission is only attainable through the 8-point agenda development plan that I referred to. First, building an identity centered on values and performance standards. My presidency will focus on cultural values and performance standard orientation. Yes, culture of excellence, culture of research are good. However, these cultures would not be enough without values and performance standards in which it is rooted. Do research. Go for university's excellence, but please let us do it for the improvement of the lives of every Filipino in our local community. Training the trainers for faculty development programs in the second development plan. When I was the president of Rizal High School, when I was still in high school, I felt the need of every faculty member to be equipped with additional knowledge and skills. To attain this as your president, I will support faculty development programs such as scholarship, trainings, and seminars, faculty and student program locally and internationally. Under my stewardship as your president, all employees will be given equal opportunity to develop, grow, and be expert in their field of specialization. May kasabihan nga po tayo, investing to employees is better than investing to 100-story building. So I will invest in faculty development. Mga kasama, masakit man pong isipin na hindi po natin maibibigay ang wala sa atin. At sa tingin ko po, mas kasalanan natin sa RTU, sa Rizal Technological University, ang ibigay na obsolete na knowledge and skills. So what is important is faculty development. So there is a need for us to develop these skills and to upgrade our knowledge, especially during this type of technology. Broadening access to education for all. Article 3, Section 1, Paragraph 2 of the 1987 Constitution, neither any person be denied the equal protection of the law. All students should be given equal treatment for equal opportunity based on the admission and retention policy we have. However, since tertiary education is a matter of privilege, not unlike basic education as a matter of rights, the strict compliance with the admission and retention policy must be observed. The principle of jura lex sed lex will be applied. The law may be harsh, it is the law. Wala po tayong magagawa. Instructional and curricular excellence. One of the skills or pillars of quality education is the curriculum. I will see to it that we will use technology to modernize the instructional methods. Again po, we will use technology to modernize the instructional methods. Vis-a-vis continuous evaluation of all curricula to attain quality education. Kailangan po natin laging evaluate ang ating curriculum since may bago po tayo mga curriculum. Rizal Technological University, brand of technological revolution. Ito po ipanlima ko. As a technological school, I will use technology to serve our stakeholders efficiently and be branded as a true technological university. Alam niyo po, nung nandun po ako sa PX, nung nag-training po ako doon, ang naging hintan po doon ay using technology for efficient service. As Vice President for the Student Services po kasi, nakita ko po na kailangan natin ng servisyo na maganda sa ating mga stakeholders, mga pumupunta sa RTU, and we need to use technology in order to have efficient service. Ladies and gentlemen, pipilitin ko po sa panunungkulan po na magkaroon tayo ng sarili nating imbensyon. Imbensyon na tatawagin natin gawa ng isang taga-Rizal Technological University. At pipilitin ko po na ito po ay mapapatent. Sana po mapapatent na ito sa loob ng 4 na taong aking panunungkulan. Instilling a culture of research, innovation, and creativity. As Technological University, a culture of research, innovation, and creativity is important. We must think out of the box. To attain this, we need to utilize the 10% budget allocation on research in the General Appropriations Act. Yes, this fund will be only used and exclusively for the development of our research. Sisiguraduhin ko po na lagi may pondo ang lahat ng ating research. The seventh is the synergy of national and international cooperation and linkage. Capitalizing on the national and international academic cooperation, my administration sa endeavor of knowledge exchange to intensify the accumulation of knowledge capital of the university. Ang panghuli po ay good management, housekeeping, and institutional governance. Ako po ay nagtapos dito sa Rizal Technological University ng Doctorate. May Master of Arts po sa Economics sa University of Asia and the Pacific. Ako rin po ay nag-aral ng law na sa Third College of Law po. So, ang inyong pong tatay Martin ay sisiguraduhin na every single centavo ng taxpayer must be allocated well. At hindi po ito mawawala, it will be all accounted for. Through the 8-point agenda as presented earlier, I foresee a university that is committed in serving the community. Steadfast the transmission of knowledge and expertise, sensitive to the needs of the stakeholders, More than Technological University, RTU, is not just only a university of choice, but a university that cares. With these premises, I offer my humble service to be your next university president. At ang panawagan ko rin po sa lahat, kung sino po ang mapili sa aming apat, suportahan po natin sapagkat po 1 RTU, 1 university. Ito po muli ang yung Tatay Martin, naniniwala sa salitang benignidad, integridad, at credibilidad. Mabuhay po, RTU. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much to our second presenter. And now let's welcome our third presenter. We are being viewed in three strategic locations. We have ground floor DEV, RTU Gymnasium, and Penthouse A. Our third presenter, Dr. Maria Eugenia M. Yaco. Your time starts now.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is my honor and pleasure to present to you my vision, mission, core values, and goals for this university. Mission: to deliver curricular, experiential, community outreach, and research programs highly enriched with technology. Vision: a distinguished university where curricular and extension programs and its research agenda are aligned with the changes in technology. Core values: change. C, consistency. We provide academic programs that are aligned with the mission of the university and operate with reliable and dependable policies in both academic and administrative areas. H, honesty. We reinforce its commitment to maintain integrity in all academic and administrative activities. A, accountability. We implement conscientious and highest ethical standards in all responsibilities entrusted to us. And notability. We are committed to excellence in the field of research, science, engineering and technology, business, arts, education, and other fields of specialization. G, good governance. We are responsive to the present and future needs of the organization through efficient policy setting and decision making. E, empowerment. We promote a relationship-centered community through open communication and involvement in all activities of the university. Goal 1, technology engagement of students in academic activities. Technology can make students be active participants in the learning process, engaged in problem solving, mastery learning, and conversation. They have the control to make things happen while experimenting with variations. For students to learn the use of the new technologies, faculty members are encouraged to attend technology trainings and seminars. An organized and effective staff development plan will give equal opportunities to faculty and employees for trainings and seminars. The staff development plan shall be regularly and strictly monitored and evaluated. Goal 2, diversity in student learning needs. Since students come from a variety of backgrounds, obstacles, and environments, all faculty and employees should be sensitive to such diversity. They will be encouraged to do small adjustments that can help ensure that the university and each classroom are as inclusive as possible. No matter what hairstyle, fashion statement, gender preference, and the like an RTU student has, they will be made to understand that what matters most is their academic performance, self-esteem, and discipline inside the university. All students, as long as they act to be respectable, will be given due respect and they will not be made to feel uncomfortable as minority members of the university. This is a simple yet significant step to have an inclusive school environment. Goal 3, science, technology, and engineering researches. Article 2 of the RTU University Code states that the university shall primarily provide highly professional, scientific, technological and special instructions in the fields of engineering and technology, education, business and entrepreneurial technology, and arts and sciences. It shall promote research, extension services, production, and advanced studies in areas of specialization. This should be the focus of our university, since science and technology researches and education lead to education for economic development, good-paying jobs, and revenue to support additional research. Goal 4, technology-focused community services. RTU, through its extension and community outreach programs, will create a new kind of collaboration between students and teachers through technology-focused service learning. Service learning activities will let students and teachers serve their communities within the framework of our curriculum. Taking part in service learning programs will give students the skills they need to become leaders in their communities. The said program will also enable students to provide technical support for their school. Goal 5, internationalization of faculty and students. Through internationalization or exchange of faculty and students with other countries, RTU faculty and students will have the ability to respect and value other cultures. This is not only imperative to educational systems around the world, but to producing globally minded citizens, preparing them to work in international contexts and creating a more democratic society. Goal 6, a valued bond and relationship with alumni and retirees. RTU alumni and retirees are encouraged to interact with the university through networking, feedback, advocacy, and volunteerism. All this may be facilitated through the Alumni Office and the Association of Retired Employees. Our alumni and retirees have a great role in our university, and that is to help advance our university. They are a clear manifestation of how well we did in developing their whole being. Goal 7, efficiency and effectiveness in workforce management. RTU to improve employees' efficiency and effectiveness will 1. Empower and communicate. Empowering employees is an important element to increase efficiency. A more effective approach is to assign responsibilities and to provide appropriate support to employees who are capable and can be trusted with their ability to perform. Concurrent designations will be discouraged since this affects one's output. It is said that one cannot serve two masters at the same time. One may succeed and the other may suffer. One focus and priority will improve one's output and will definitely lead to RTU's greatness. 2. Set goals. Employees cannot be expected to be efficient if the goals of the university are not clearly explained. Such confusion can lead to less productive employees, thereby producing less output. RTU leaders will make sure that employee assignments are clear and properly defined to produce the expected output. Such output will impact the success of the goals set by the university. 3. Utilize technology. Through the use of technology, the administration should focus on employees' core competencies. They should encourage employees to become punctual, hardworking, and dedicated to their work, resulting in efficiency improvements. Goal 8. Improve financial resources. RTU should develop mission-driven resource allocation, planning, and fiscal management practices that ensure financial viability, enable faculty and staff participation in decision-making, generate diversified revenue streams, and address facilities, technology, and other infrastructure needs, which will be reported to the Board of Regents before the first quarter of each calendar year. Last but not the least, Goal 9, security, peace, and development. Good governance is the key to development of a university. Understanding and mitigating the multifold and interrelated causes of conflict among students and employees will result to a culture of security, peace, and development. Thank you.
Thank you very much to our third presenter, and now let's have the fourth and final presenter. Our fourth and final presenter is Dr. Edna C. Aquino. We can also be viewed through FB page, MICEDP. So please invite your friends there that come today in this event. Invite them to watch MICEDP page for the proceedings on the search for the next RTU president. Right after this, we're gonna have the open forum. Okay, so here we go, our fourth presenter, Dr. Edna C. Aquino. And your time starts now.
A pleasant morning to everyone. RTU at present is situated in the cities of Mandaluyong and Pasig. Philosophy, Rizal Technological University enhances the innovative potentials of Filipinos to become world-class professionals and promotes a sense of cultural equity, global peace, produces scholarly research that will boost socio-economic stability beneficial to humankind. Mission: produce world-class professionals, dynamic and service-oriented leaders who are imbued with human values, virtues, essential to make them responsive to the challenges of the present times. Vision: a leading research university in the Asia-Pacific region in the fields of engineering, science, technology, business, and education. RTU strategic plans or goals are based on 5 components: financial, customer, process, innovation, learning, and the most important, the social impact. First goal: financial growth and viability by spending within the planned budget. If the logistic of RTU is properly managed, RTU can invest not only in infrastructure, but most importantly, with people. So we educate, we train, we empower, and the most important, we reward people for their accomplishment and achievements. Aside from this, we have to observe the modernization and innovation of primary university systems. Example, internet connection, communication systems, and business transaction systems, which are now a necessity among faculty members and students and other stakeholders. 4, adoption of green-related best practices, and this can be realized if we build networks and intensify collaborative initiatives. Example, students and faculty exchange program, utilization of other schools' laboratory facilities, research collaboration of faculty with experts from other universities. If we have achieved all the 4, then we can secure that excellence in instruction, research and extension services can be realized. We have 6 programs that will help the university to serve the community where it is. And through the expertise of these colleges, we can deliver better services to the community. For instruction, quality instruction and improved curriculum, we need to improve research and invention incentive through mentoring. Okay? We set the goal, we train, we motivate, we advise, we give direction and support and coaching. Then success can be achieved. 6, transformation of RTU as community-engaged university through community event participation. We will train our faculty and students to be good extensionists so that we can better serve the community where we are. these things with proper budget allocation, with strong faculty, with benchmarking with other university, with strong network, we can say that RTU will have its way to have center of excellence in various academic fields. Specifically, 3 programs that emanated from Rizal Technological University. Other improvements that we want to see in RTU is the quality of guidance services, prompt and efficient register and regular services, better dormitory for athlete students and other RTU personnel, better canteen services, better medical and dental facilities and services, conducive and well-ventilated classrooms, upgraded and well-kept laboratories, and most importantly, we should not forget culture, sports, and values enhancement to make our graduates to be truly Filipino by heart. RTU strategic plans in a nutshell. On the first level, we have financial. We have to reduce operational costs, strengthen financial stability, increase income-generating projects, innovation and learning on the second tier, faculty and employee capability training, research-oriented faculty and students, enhanced curriculum, then faculty and student community immersion, and integration of ICT in instruction. We also have to improve our processes, the internal processes, upgraded university system, efficient and prompt delivery of various servicing offices, and the most important, customer, community partner satisfaction, student and alumni satisfaction, and on top of that, the social impact is globally competitive database in a responsive research university. And hopefully, before the end of the first term, I will see RTU in the global presence in the Asia-Pacific region, having the 6 programs performing well in its classic program. Its colleges will have their flagship program wherein RTU can be known not only in the Asia-Pacific, but hopefully I can bring RTU to the global community. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Aquino. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the vision, the mission, and the different projects that they will conduct when they their third as the university president for this school. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, that we will pause for an intermission number to give our search committee members a chance to choose the questions for our next round and our next part of this forum. So please welcome the Cultura Rizalia. We would also like to acknowledge the presence of our board sector representative. We have Honorable Danilo Carnay. Thank you very much, sir, for coming. Our hearing result is being conducted by no less than Mr. Rainier Aguilar. So it's a fact that our university houses talent youngsters of this time. So once again, a big round of applause to our Universitaria and Cultura Universitaria. And now to explore more possibilities and to widen our horizons, ensuring the whole fast of this event, we'll now proceed to the open forum. So we'll now have the first applicant. A gentle reminder to everybody, again, no shouting, no clapping, no cheering, and no jeering. So let's now start with the sectoral representatives.
Good morning to all. I am from the community sector. So my question is, the position of university president entails responsibilities not only as an academician but also as a government official. So as a university president, how will you address pressures, favors, requests, or endorsements from government officials in accepting students or enrollees who do not meet the qualifications or requirements of the university?
As a university president, I would first uphold the rules and regulations. In that particular situation, I will uphold the admission policy of the university. However, we cannot deny the fact that we also have to build good relationships with our community. So, in essence, we will accept, but on a we will accept. No? However, we have to ensure that they comply. No, they comply with the minimum requirements of the university. In terms of their grades, no, they must be no failing grades, definitely. For these students to be enrolled in the university. And since RTU is a state university, we therefore need to establish a good relationships with our community, be it local and in terms of international. Thank you.
Let's now hear from our alumni representative.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning. So I'm Engineer Duran from the alumni sector. Given the chance to become the university president, give at least 3 programs or activities in your mind to encourage the alumni sector to return and give back to the university. Explain each.
First thing is we need to reconnect with the alumni. And we can only reconnect to these alumni if we will recognize their role as an alumni of the university. We will invite them. If they are available, we will include them in all activities of the university. We will also encourage them to mentor our graduating students in terms of developing their skills, because we recognize the fact that our alumni are all successful in their own field. So we will encourage them to share their experiences, how they move up the ladder of their career, the ladder of success, and we will also tap them to contribute something to our university. Like for instance, in the new alumni hall, we can ask them to donate something, and then we will write their name that it is from this particular alumni. In other words, we can encourage them by giving them an opportunity to be involved in all the affairs of the university. Thank you.
From the faculty representative.
Good morning, Madam. Assuming that you're the university president, what are your plans as regards to the development of faculty in terms of competencies, and how will you assure equality among them, such as participating in seminars and trainings?
Okay. In order to assure the enhancement of the competence of our faculty members, not only faculty members, but of course we have to include our administrative staff, because they are also part of the development of our students. We will develop a comprehensive faculty development plan such that all faculty members will have an access to this development plan, be it locally or internationally. We will send them to scholarship, no, be it locally or internationally, and we will create a committee, staff development committee, where all colleges will be represented by their faculty president. And in the human resource development plan that we will have, we will identify all the national or mid-year convention or conferences of all professional organizations, such that we will identify first who among this faculty their license is about to expire, and then we will support them to attend this, so so that they will have the capability to renew their license. And remember that in renewing their license, they require a CPD points. They can only get CPD points that much by attending national and international conferences by their respective organization.
Let us now hear from the student sector.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning.
Assume that you will be the next president of this university. This is our question. How can we assure that your services will surely implement for the welfare of the students?
My services will not only my services will not only be for the students. It will be for everybody. No, every sector, every stakeholders of the university. However, to ensure that the students will have a special place in the next administration, we will sustain the open dialogue among students. As the Vice President for Academic Affairs, my office is always open to the students. I answer queries through phone, through social media. Therefore, whatever the concern of the students, we will address that. However, it must be properly forced through to their deans or to their department heads and or to their heads, so that their heads are also aware of their problems and their concerns.
And now from the admin sector.
Isang malayong umaga po sa inyo lahat. I am the representative of Union Administrative. The RTU is established about the promotion. The RTU has the leaders' numbers of California. For the administrative procedure, any vacancy brought a hope for the promotion to lower ranks employee. And how and what will you do? Will the vacancy can you expect from you that given all factors such as merits and fitness are equal, next ranks employee are given priority in the promotion?
The system of promotion in the national government agencies are already in place by the Civil Service Commission through our personal selection board. Now, the guidelines are already there. It is institutionalized. Therefore, all we have to do is follow these guidelines. And of course, we have to respect what is explicitly stated in the guidelines for promotion. Now, as to for our administrative personnel, we do not have new plantilla position. We only have a very limited plantilla position for our administrative personnel. Hence, we have to really screen the applicant to see that the PSB, no, not me, it should be the PSB, should screen the applicant and look into their fitness to the proposed or to the vacant item.
So for the succeeding rounds of question and answer, each applicant will now get to choose 3 questions that came from the audience. And these questions were screened duly by our search committee. So those who have not written their questions yet, you may want to write it down on a piece of paper to be provided by our secretariat. And those questions which could not be read today will going to be read by our search committee members later this afternoon. So first question from the audience. How your leadership will address the growing budget deficit of university in 3 to 6 years? Again, how your leadership will address the growing budget deficit of university in 3 to 6 years.
As indicated in my plans, we will sustain the financial status of our university, the financial gain of resources, and we will ensure that the budget given by the national government through the GAA is utilized properly. And we will also encourage to create an income-generating projects for our university. We can also tap our alumni. We can also tap our alumni in developing or in developing our university. We can also seek grant from all from other institutions so that it can augment the financial status of our university. We can also propose projects to other financial institutions that offer grants for the university.
Next question. What are your accomplishments as an administrator? What motivates you to run as RTU president? Again, what are your accomplishments as an administrator being the VPAA? What motivates you to run as RTU president?
Ang hirap pong sumagot at sabihin kung ano ang achievement ng isang tao. Lalo na po sa ako. Pero since tinatanong ko iyan, sasagutin ko po yan. Currently po, ako ang Vice President for Academic Affairs ng University. Ako din po ang Planning Officer ng University. At ako din po ang Quality Management Representative ng University. Yung tatlo pong yun, sabay-sabay kong ginagawa. Mula po noong 2014 hanggang sa ngayon. Recently, last August 8, through the support of RTU community, we were able to hurdle our transition to ISO 9001-2015, and we are just waiting for the certificate of our ISO 9001-2015 from the central office of the Tugsud TSD from Singapore. And I have already encouraged, through the support also of the academic community, those programs that were not yet, when I assumed as Vice President for Academic Affairs, not yet submitted for Certificate of Compliance or evaluation of the Commission of Higher Education. We have submitted it, and currently we are now trying to comply the requirements made by the ARPA. So, yun lang po. Salamat.
And for your last question, ma'am, what will be the direction of RTU under your leadership that focus on the following? 1. Student development. 2. Faculty protection. 3. Stakeholders partnership. Again, what will be the direction of RTU under your leadership that focus on the following? Student development, faculty protection, and stakeholders partnership.
For student development, we will try to establish a student exchange program where our students will be sent, hopefully within the parameters allowed by the Commission on Higher Education, to have a training or exchange program, be it credit or non-credit, abroad. Same with the faculty, we will send them to a scholarship and training so that they will be updated with the latest trends in teaching and of course in their professional career. And with the stakeholders, we will encourage them to participate in all aspects, in activities of the university, because from them we can get feedback on how the university is performing its mandate. through this feedback, we can improve the services of our services to our stakeholders. Thank you.
That ends the open forum for our first applicant. Thank you very much. Now let's have the next applicant, Dr. Elmer Marquis. So again, those questions that were not raised during the open forum due to the lack of time may be raised during the interview with the nominees. So let's now have the second applicant. And the first question will be given by a representative from the community sector.
Good morning, sir. By now, sir, I know you're aware that the position of university president entails responsibilities not only as an academician but also as a government official. So as a university president, how will you address pressures, favors, requests, or endorsements from government officials in accepting students or enrollees who do not meet the qualifications or requirements?
Government officials is also our stakeholders. Actually, when I was still the head of the scholarship office, as now Vice President, pinaka-successful na naging career ko sa RTU yung pagiging head of scholarship office. Kasi nagawa kong mabago ang buhay ng mga estudyante. At ang mga government officials, when they endorse students, definitely, alam nila mahirap ito eh. No? So, kung titignan natin, pag in-endorse nila doon, dadaan pa rin sa proseso yung admission examination natin. Let's give them the chance to pass the examination. So kasi itong mga batang ito eh, nandito para mag-aral. Republic Act 931 actually is not only to produce scholars but also to give opportunity to those who are less privileged. So kung tatanggihan natin itong mga batang ito na in-endorse ng government officials, parang hindi naman maayos para sa atin sapagkat ang mga government officials ay kasama natin sa pagsiservisyo sa local community. So, what do we need is a cooperation between the university and the local officials. Kasi isa objective ng bawat isa sa atin, sa bawat stakeholders natin, to give opportunity to those who are less inclined. At isang examination is not enough to determine kung gaano kagaling ang bata. Let us give them the chance. So, makita natin ang mga government officials natin, lalo sa Mandaluyong, napakababait nila sa pagtulong ng mga bata rito sa Technological University. So I think there is no pressure Walang pressure sa amin as president. Makita natin na depende sa tanggap natin sa mga presidente. Na mga presidente sa government official, let us look them as partners to serve the community. Hindi natin dapat tingnan na ang government officials may pressure. Hindi natin dapat tingnan ang government official kaya iba. Tingnan natin ito, nakatulong natin sa atin.
Thank you very much, sir. Your time is up. Now let's hear a question coming from our alumni sector.
Good morning, sir. Good morning. From the alumni sector. Given a chance to become a president of the university, give at least 3 programs or activities in your mind to encourage the alumni sector to return and give up to the university.
First, yung sinasabi, I would like to practice at Technological University, not only a university of choice, but a university who is. Dapat maramdaman ng ating mga alumni na welcome sila dito para pang isang anak na nag-asawa. Nung bumalik, hindi mo ba sila i-welcome? So pag bumalik sila, i-welcome natin. So they will feel that they are welcome in this university. Pangalawa po, dahil sa galing po ng mga alumni leaders natin, lahat po ng proyekto ng alumni susuportahan natin. So we will talk, ano yung mga proyekto na maganda para sa mga kasama natin. Actually, ang kasabihan po natin, ang estudyante po ng RTU, hindi lang estudyante ngayon. Estudyante rin yan, paglabas nila. At itong alumni din, ay malaking magtutulong nito sa university. Doon nga po sa PUP, sa University of Asia and the Pacific, lagi nga po pwede tayo mag-ano doon mag-benchmarking. Nakita namin doon sa UAP kung nandun po ako, nakita namin isang building, isang pato, pinapatuyo po ng isang nagtapos sa UAP sa Londino. So ito po yung isang proyekto na dapat kong tignan. Pagkatapos po, tutulong din po tayo sa technology. Kailangan maging proud ang isang alumni na siya graduate ng Rizal Technological University. Yung po gusto ko ibigay sa atin, yung puso ng Rizal Technological University, yung pagkalinga, yung pagiging proud. Kailangan maramdaman ng bawat isa sa atin na tayo parte ng isang pamilya. Yung po yung gusto ko magsabi. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's now hear from the faculty sector.
Morning, sir. If you will be the president of this university, what are your plans as regards to the development of faculty in terms of competencies, and how will you assure equality among them, such as participating in seminars and trainings?
Sir, as I mentioned sa 8-point agenda ko, pangalawa po yung faculty development. As I stated, hindi po natin makibigay yung wala tayo eh. At mali rin na ibigay natin yung obsolete na kalaman natin. Learning is a continuous process. We should always learn. Lagi natin update yung ano natin to. And this is through scholarship. Definitely, we will give a specific amount sa scholarship. We will see to it na ang bawat empleyado will be given equal treatment, equal opportunity para magkaroon ng development. At sino po makikinabang dito? Estudyante po makikinabang. The whole family, the whole Rizal Technological University. So hindi po natin dapat tingnan kung ano ang magagawa ng RTU sa faculty, but pagpos tingnan natin sa kabuuan kung ano ang makikita natin at mapapala natin sa bawat isa. So let us work as a team. Kung tayo maging individual isip na kanya-kanya tayo, tinitingnan natin kung ano ba bibigay natin. Ang gusto ko po pag ako naging presidente, we will work as a team. Yung trust nyo po sa akin to lead this university na pagandahin at maging proud po ang bawat isa. Not only alumni, not only faculty, but also the students. All the stakeholders will be proud po pag ako naging presidente.
And now let's give it up to student sector.
If you are becoming the next president of this university, how can you assure that your services will surely implement for the welfare of the students?
Alam mo, hindi naging problema ako sa anak ko sa kasanak natin, yung millennial at saka yung tayo. So definitely, there will be always a discussion, kailangan ng consultation. Makita natin na dapat, katulad yung sinasabi ko, ako po'y magiging isang tatay ng university specialist ng mga bata. Ang mga bata po, laging welcome, hindi po kayo matakot na lumapit sa akin. Kasi po, hindi po natin maiintindihan ang mga estudyante, no, yung puso nila kung hindi namin kakausapin. Ang isa pong magulang, no po, hindi po pwedeng diktahan kung ano ang dapat natin gawin sa estudyante. Ang mga bata po, kailangan po magplano. Ang gagawin lang po ng yung presidente, pipilitin pong matupad ang plano nyo sa bawat isa. Yung estudyante po, na pinangakuan kong paglingkuran, katulad sinabi ko po, yung head of the scholarship office, yung isang magulang na pupunta sa isang beses siya kumakain. Naging conviction ko po, na kapag nakatapos ko po ang batang ito, kahit hindi po ito maging top-notchers, 3 beses siya kumain sa isang araw, malaking katuparan na po yung conviction ng isang Tatay Martin na makapagpatapos o makabago ang buhay ng isang pamilya. Kasi po, alam po, nung nag-aaral ko po, ako pinami sa Marcos Ire, nakikita ko po yung hirap ng mga estudyante. Nung nasa high school po ako, hindi po ako nagbagsak. Alam niyo po bakit? Yung isang bata papasok, hindi pa kumakain, binibigyan ko ng sopas. Alam niyo po ang katuwiran ko, pag pumasok siya sa isang araw, 1 plus 1, 2. 1 plus 2, 3. Sa 200 araw na kasama ko siya, 200 ang natutunan niya kaysa natutong magigarilyo at natutong pinom ng alak. So yung conviction natin mga faculty, dito po natin makikita that we are ready.
Thank you very much, sir. Your time is up. And for the final question, let's hear from the admin sector.
Morning, David.
About the promotion, the RTU has a leaders numbers of Santiago for administrative personnel. Any vacancy brought to the home for promotion, the lower ranks employee. How and what will you do fill up vacancy? ranks employees are given priority and promotion.
They were sorry, hindi masyado naiintindihan. Lahat they were. Sorry.
The RTU has a leader's numbers of the media administrative personnel. Any vacancy brought up for the promotion to the lower ranks employee. How and what will you do? Fill up vacancies. Can you expect from you that given all factors such as merit and fitness are equal? Next in ranks, employees are given priority and promotion.
At ay naman nagkasama tayo sa PSP. Alam mo naman na talagang priority natin yung promotion. Sabi nga, those who are less in life, mas important those. So actually, kung sinasabi ko nga yung gano'n, kung makikita mo, like what, yung mga nasa admin position natin, nasa babae. So sa akin parang kukulat, sisiguraduhin ko sa iyo. Kung hindi man kayo papromote because of legal impediments, sabi si Kuin, na nandito ako lagi natulong kayo. Kahit ibigay ko rin ako. Definitely, yes. Sabihin ko kasi, tapos na yung mga anak ko eh. Sabi ko nga po, sana hindi ako mamatay sa diabetic. Ang gusto ko lang po, mamatay na naglilingkod sa iyo. Yung po yun. Kasi mahirap kung mamatay sa diabetic, walang kakwenta-kwente. At least pag namatay ako, sabi ni David, binigay ko yung rata ko sa kanya. Diba? But mahirap po kasi yung administrative position natin. But definitely, I will lobby in Congress. Maglalabi ako sa Congress, maglalabi tayo sa Department of Budget, sasama kita. Katulad ng pagsama mo sa akin. Basta sama-sama tayo, pagiging ko rin natin ang kapwa natin. Walang panirap, pumiligo tayo sama-sama. Salamat po.
Our next full of questions came from our audience. So you are going to be choosing 3. First question, sir. To all candidates, can we expect fairness under your administration, such as staff development, infrastructure, equipments? Again, to all candidates, can we expect fairness under your administration, such as staff development, infrastructure, and equipments?
Alam mo po, kung lalagay ko yung sarili ko eh, sa isang tao na hindi nabigyan ng pagkakataon ng equal treatment, ano mararamdaman? Siyempre magagalit din ako. So I will not do these things na magagalit din ako. So expect a fair treatment na kung saan mabibigyan tayo ng pagkakataon. Alam niyo po, walang may monopoly dito sa development eh. Walang monopoly dito sa advanced knowledge. Alam niyo po, ang sinasabi, mas maganda nga po na mas magaling kayo kesa sa amin. Ang pangarap po ng isang teacher, isang faculty, makita ang kanyang mga estudyante na mas may nalabot kesa sa kanya. At natutuwa po ako pag bumabalik yung mga dati natin natulungan sa scholarship office, mga dati natin estudyante, makita mo mga abogado sila, kung ano-ano sila. Nakakatawa pang tingnan. Nakakatawa pang ng puso. Ganun din po sinasabi ko sa aking mga anak. Nag-equal treatment. Sabi nga po, Article 3, Section 1, para na-prove nila ng person within the equal protection. So definitely, papractice ko po yung nadalaman ko kasi napakahirap po na wala tayong equal treatment sa isa't isa. Babagsak po ang barko kapag mayroong nasa kaliwa lahat, yung ilan nasa kanan. Kailangan po laging balance. Based on tinatawag natin kanilang mga kakayahan. Ito po yung major advantage. Kasi po sa background ko sa economics, I would say to it that there will be good fiscal management when it comes to budget. Especially ngayon, ang budget natin sa gobyerno, medyo talagang yan natin properly. Thank you na lang sa mga local officials na nandiyan para tutulong sa atin.
For your next question, sir, addressed to all candidates again. what's the best strategy can you suggest for political insertion in inconsistencies? Please give an example. Again, to all candidates, what best strategy can you suggest for political insertion inconsistencies? Please give an example.
Naniniwala po sa isang philosopher that there is no perfect strategy in a perfect society. Na wala po talaga magandang strategy sa lahat. What you need is to study it, analyze it. And besides, we all know that political insertion is not bad, but legal. These are all legal, no, when it comes to budget. Now, our stakeholder, the congressman or the local officials, would make it a useful one. They are elected by the people, and the trust of the people is on them. Nasa kanila po yun kung ano ang gagawin nila. But political insertion is not illegal nor immoral. But what is important, it is used purely for the benefit of the community. Kasi po, ang strategy tinatawag, maano po yan, walang perfect strategy. So we need always to analyze. Ako po yung taong mabilis mag-desisyon, pero I see to it na sa bawat desisyon ko, hindi po ako magsisisi. And I will take all the responsibility of my action. Hindi po pwedeng kung sino-sino tuturo. Sa akin kung panunungkulan, asahan niyo po na magagawa natin ng maayos ng dapat natin gawin.
And for your final question, a degree will be most useful if it can land a job. If elected as university president, how will you enhance the present programs of RTU in creating a partnership with institutions, companies, business to ensure that the graduates will be employed? Again, a degree will be most useful if it can land a job. If elected as university president, how will you enhance the present program of RTU in creating a partnership with institutions, companies, business to ensure that the graduates will be employed?
Nandito po yung mga private sectors natin. So ano po ibig sabihin? Sa pagbalangkas po ng bawat desisyon, kailangan pong konsultahin natin ang private sectors. Alam niyo po sa aking panunungkulan, sisiguraduhin ko po na ang inyong presidente ay hindi po isang mag-iisip, kundi lahat tayo mag-iisip. Private sector will also be part of the family. And to see to it that there is no mismatch. There is no mismatch between our graduates and what is needed by the companies, and see to it that there will be consultation. Ito po yung sinabi ko kanina. Minsan po, nasa ibabaw tayo ng mundo, ang layo-layo ng ating tingin. Tinatawag natin globalisasyon. Pero nakakalimutan natin ano ang kailangan ng local community natin na magbibigay ng trabaho doon sa mga private sectors. Huwag masyadong malayo tingin natin. Pagtingnan muna natin ang mga private sectors natin. No? Ito po yung mga private sectors na pwede nating bigyan ng ating mga graduates na ating katulong. Ito po yung mga estudyante natin na pwede pong magtrabaho na nangangailangan ng private sectors. Matagal na pong problema yung mismatch. So I'll say to it, the private sectors will be part of this administration. There will be a day, special day for all stakeholders to talk and strategize ano ang dapat natin gawin. Wala po akong monopolya ng pagpapatakbo nito. Kaya nga po meron tayong stakeholders to see to it na lahat ng interest ng bawat isa ay mapagbibigyan at para magkaroon tayo ng isang Rizal Technological University, isang state university na mag-cater sa pangangailangan ng bayan ito. Thank you. Buhay po tayo.
Thank you very much, sir. Doon na po nagtatapos sa inyong turn. So we will now call in the third applicant. Third applicant is Dr. Maria Eugenia N. Yanko. So the first question will be given to us by the community representative.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning. The position of university president entails responsibilities not only as an academician, but also as a government official. So as a university president, how will you address pressures, favors, requests, or endorsements from government officials in accepting students and enrollees who do not meet the qualifications or requirements?
I was at the end of the College of Engineering for almost 4 years, and we have experienced that before. What we do is we really give in to the favor of whoever is requesting. But I always make it a point to remind my faculty, especially the department heads, that we have to be very careful with the retention policy. So during my time, I guess we have really implemented a strict retention policy. So that's it. Thank you.
Now from the alumni representative.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Given the chance to become the university president, give at least 3 programs or activities in your mind to encourage the alumni sector to return and give back to the university.
I think the first thing that we should do is to strengthen the tracer study, or that database that we are developing. I guess it was already developed, but we really have to encourage all alumni, because we have so many successful alumni, not only here in the Philippines, but all over the world. And every time they would ask me what they can do, they are really very willing to help the university. So that is number one, to strengthen. And most probably, if that was already strengthened, the next thing to do is to create, most probably, an alumni chapter for whatever country has several alumni of RTU. Then definitely we could create an alumni chapter. And number 3 is to communicate with them and tell them what are the plans of RTU and in what areas could they be of help to our university. That's it.
For the faculty representative.
Morning, Madam. If chosen the university president of this institution, what are your plans as regards to the development of faculty in terms of competencies, and how will you assure equality among them, such as participating in seminars and trainings?
I guess I have mentioned that a while ago in one of my goals. That was really my dream in helping our university, is to really develop an effective staff development plan. Because right now, for so many years, I guess we really have a problem in that area. What effective staff development plan should be? There would be a pool of faculty members, and then all of them should be sent, parang may shifting. Let's say, for example, for the first 6 months, this group of faculty will be sent to trainings and seminars, and then for the next 6 months, another batch. I do not want the same faculty members being sent to trainings and seminars every year and for so many times in a year. It should be distributed, and the staff development program should be regularly monitored and evaluated. Thank you.
Now let's listen to the student representative.
So this is the question of the student sector. If you're the next president of this university, how can we assure that your services will surely make them for the welfare of the students?
Again, I guess I have mentioned one of the goals that is the. In fact, my first few goals are really intended for students, no? Technology engagement, diversity, no? I would just really would like to put RTU in excellence, no? In terms of the academic program. And when we excel in the academic program, everything follows. We develop excellent students, we develop their whole being, and the students are the clear manifestation of what we did, no, to the students for the 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years of their stay here in the university. So that when the time comes that they are already employed, then tatatak sa mga companies, sa industries, tatak RTU ito. In terms of excellence, in terms of attitude, in terms of discipline, skills, and being hardworking. Thank you.
For the final question, let's hear from the admin sector.
Good morning, ma'am. The promotion matter. The RTU has the latest numbers of plantilla administrative personnel. And the vacancy growth hope for the promotion to the lower rank employee. How and what will you do with a vacancy? Can you expect from you that given all factors such as merit and fitness are equal next rank employee are given priority and promotion?
Years ago, when I was still part of the administrative council, promotion, in terms of promotion, merit system was really strictly implemented, where if there is a vacant item, all the employees, no, who are qualified for that item are being ranked accordingly. So I guess it's about time that we really strictly implement ranking, no? Because promotion really is based from the qualification of whoever is the candidate for promotion. So ranking is one, and I guess another thing that we should do is to also send them to trainings and seminars, because the administrative staff are really parang left behind in terms of sending them to trainings and seminars. I hope I have answered your question. Thank you.
The succeeding questions, Madam, will come from the audience. You will be choosing 3 from our canisters. So first question. CEIT, or the College of Engineering and Industrial Technology, labs, classrooms, and laboratory rooms. Yet, there are new buildings without any allocations of classrooms and laboratory rooms. Are you willing to redesign the new buildings and allocate classrooms and laboratory rooms for CEIT? Again, CEIT lacks classrooms and laboratory rooms. Yet, there are new buildings without any allocations of classrooms and laboratory rooms. Are you willing to redesign the new buildings and allocate classrooms and laboratory rooms for CEIT?
My answer is definitely yes. We can redesign all the buildings. Actually, we can benchmark with other universities, wherein one building is really allocated to a particular college or to a particular program. Because right now, medyo confusing yung ating room assignments, no? One building is being shared by different colleges. But before, it would be very easy to identify where College of Engineering and Industrial Technology is, where College of Arts and Sciences is, where CBET is. So I guess we have to do that once again. And if there are rooms that are not utilize, no? Yung hindi na ma-maximize yung utilization, then definitely we can redesign that to be converted to classrooms because academic program is very important because this is a university. And one more thing, we have so many laboratory equipment and facilities na hindi naman natin alam kung saan ilalagay. Thank you.
Thank you. Your next question is, the search process for the university president somehow created a rift or division of the RTU family. The staff, professors, non-teaching personnel, and even students. If elected as university president, what are the first 3 things you intend to do to unite the RTU family again? The search process for the university president somehow created a rift or division of the RTU family. The staff, professors, non-teaching personnel, and even students. If elected as university president, what are the first 3 things you intend to do to unite the RTU family?
The first thing that I will do is to go back to what we have been doing before, that every year we have a team building, we have, that's not an outing at all, no? It's team building at the same time planning. Because during that time, we were, what we experience or what we feel is that we are one big happy family. Unlike now, parang nagkakanya-kanya tayo, no? And the next thing is that, siguro medyo timing, no? We will be celebrating our 50th anniversary, and at the same time, this coming October, we are going to have our university week. Siguro we could plan. We have our cultural head here, no? Siguro we could help in planning a big occasion where everyone will be encouraged to participate. And lastly, I guess we really have to be united if we really want to have a change in RTU. Iwasan na natin yung mga divisiveness, no? Siguro everyone could attain something that would really encourage everyone to let them feel once again that RTU is the place to be, no? And in RTU, hindi dapat nagkakanya-kanya at hindi dapat nagkakakilig. Pero hindi naman maiiwasan na may kanya-kanyang mga manok. Pero that is not the reason for us to be divided, no? In order to develop, in order to progress, we should be united and we should be acting as one. Thank you.
For your last question, ma'am. Yes, the third from the audience. What are the first 3 things you're going to do once you're in your office? Again, what are the first 3 things you're going to do once in office?
The first thing is, of course, it has something to do with succession, no? Because in every time that there is a change in administration, everyone, no, will be submitting a courtesy resignation. And of course, those resignations will be accepted, no, so that whoever is in office would have the freedom to choose, no, the right employees and the right leaders. Okay. Number 2, since there is a succession plan, I guess it's also there should be a committee that will be screening, no? Because it's not that kung sino yung gustong umupo, yun yung upo. Kung sino yung willing umupo, no. It should be the qualification should be considered, and of course the track record. Okay. And number 3, I guess it's about time to study the university code and the organizational structure of RTU. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. That ends your open forum. So we will now have the last and fourth applicant. We have Dr. Edna C. Aquino. The first questions will be given by the community sector.
Good morning, ma'am. The position of university president entails responsibilities not only as an academician but also as a government official. As a university president, how will you address pressures, favors, requests, or endorsements from government officials in accepting students and enrollees who do not meet the qualifications and requirements?
With regards to the pressures coming from outside this university, I will not decide on that alone. I will form a team to study and evaluate the situation and ask them to give recommendation. So from the recommendation, I can make my judgment over the issue.
Next, we have the alumni representative.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Given a chance to be the next president of the university, give at least 3 programs or activities in your mind to encourage the alumni sector to return and give back to the university.
First, I'll see to it that our graduates will be given equal opportunity to get good job. Okay? I will be asking the alumni to assist our graduates to get better job. Then, I will also ask the alumni not only to give assistance to get better job, but teach also our alumni to give back to the university if they are already earning and having a good life. Another one, I will ask the alumni to have a program that will not end the life of the alumni from studying to working, but instead, I would like the alumni to have an activity that will continue the social life of our graduates, because as we know, hard work all the time, that will be very pressured, that will be very taxing on the part of our alumni. So we must have a balance between work and socialization. So I would say alumni should think of a better way on how we can gather again our alumni and have fun together and make this socialization build better networks, not only among alumni, but to bridge RTU with other entities that can help the university have better infrastructure, services, and most of all, better performance in the community.
Third question will now come from the faculty representative.
Morning. You've chosen the university president of this institution. What are your plans as regards to the development of faculty and universal competencies? And how do you assure quality among them participating in seminars and
First of all, I would like to emphasize on the good things done by the previous president to be retained. Then, I would focus on areas not given much, could we say, focus by the previous president, like what you said, faculty development. How can I give equality on this? Of course, one of my goals is to give equal opportunity for faculty and employee for the development, academically, professionally. Now, with the question that regards on how are you going to balance it? First, we have to see if the conferences or seminars to be attended by the faculty are really on their field of specialization. Because sending a faculty not in his field is not very profitable on the part of our university. So I see to it that we spend money for the right purpose and the right training to be provided to the right people. But it does not mean that discrimination will happen. Opportunities will be given equally to the faculty depending on the need of the university.
Okay, now let's listen to our fourth question from the student sector.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning.
If you are the next president of this university, how can we assure as a student that your services will surely implement for the welfare of the students?
I understand fully that our number one priority are the students, because a university cannot be a university without students. But I'm not saying faculty are not important. Okay? But to answer your question, how can I secure that the welfare of the students? Of course, I will see to it the programs of the previous president and try to evaluate which of these should be retained and what is lacking should be provided by my administration. Like for example, resources in books, centers, audiovisual centers to enhance instruction, and not only academic training should be provided to the student, as well as I have mentioned in my plan, I would like to emphasize on culture, sports, and values enhancement of our students, because I believe that this should not be disregarded, because to make us a whole person, and a good member of the community, we should preserve the culture that we have so we can perform well and understand the people we work with.
And for the final question, let's hear from the admin sector.
Good morning, ma'am. The promotion matter. The RTU has the latest numbers of criteria for administrative personnel. Any vacancy brought hope for promotion to the lower ranks employee. How and what will we do to build up vacancy? Can we expect from it that given all factors such as merit, fitness are equal, next in rank employee are given priority and promotion?
I think with regards to the promotion, I cannot just decide on that alone because we have civil service laws that we have to comply with. But in reality, I know that you are receiving less than faculty receive. What I can do is to find means on how I can augment what you receive. We can also provide training with staff, employees, not in the teaching course, so they can be also competitive and they be given opportunity to have other skills where they can use it to augment earnings. In terms of programs, aside from the increase of salary, I will look into also the health benefits of these employees. We have to strengthen, or should we say, we should have better programs that will address health of the employees. We should also have programs that will address the morale of our employees who are receiving less than the faculty, so that staying in the university they will not feel as if they are really on the lower level, but instead help them have the confidence and have better opportunities to be able to have the confidence in them that they are part of the university, they are part of the community. If faculty is receiving this, they will find means on how you can be given also with other benefits that will help you live a more decent life.
Okay, the 3 more questions will be drawn by you, ma'am. Those questions came from our audience. The same thing, you will allow to answer that in 2 minutes, each of the questions. So first question is, what are your plans for the contractuals? Again, what are your plans for the contractuals?
As I have said earlier, my program will not only address the faculty. Those contractual can be given training that can give them skills, and they can be given opportunity to be part of our faculty. Like for example, what we are doing right now, we see the potentials of our contractual, and we provide them opportunities to study, have their MA. Like for example, if executive master is open to our full-time faculty who are permanent, I think if we can see that the contractual have the heart for the university, hard work is also and has the potential, the university can provide them also with executive masters and training, other training that can give them more, can strengthen their credentials so they can be absorbed by the university and have a permanent slot in RTU.
Now for your second question, ma'am. Can you please enumerate some of your significant accomplishments or achievements that contributed greatly to the growth, development, and goodwill for Rizal Technological University? Again, can you please enumerate some of your significant accomplishments or achievements that contributed greatly to the growth, development, and goodwill for Rizal Technological University?
When I was still here in the university, that was in 2005, I was just an editor staying in Indo as book editor of the instructional materials in this university. Okay. I think my performance during that time was able to help our faculty members develop their craft also in writing, because we motivate the faculty. I've been an arm of the university to motivate faculty to indulge in writing, help them enhance their skills in writing. And so most of our faculty, at first they just have compilation. But because of the training given by Indo and the assistance given by Indo, where I am a part of, many of our faculty now are book writers. And most of their works are now published. I think that can be considered as one of my accomplishments. In 2008, after 2 years of working in Rizal Technological University, I was staffed as the Department Chair of General Education subjects, okay? And handling the offering of giving loan to the faculty. At that time, I was used by the President to verticalize the offering subject to the right people. The feedback and the experience somehow give the university a better insight on how we can train our faculty to perform at their best. At that time, though some are affected, but that become an eye-opener to them, and they themselves.
Sorry ma'am, but your time is up. Let's now proceed with the final question. Final question reads, does the university code should be amended or revised? Why? Again, does the university code should be amended or revised? Why?
Based on what I have seen in the university code, some of these are no longer appropriate lives so that it can be able to address what we really need in the university at the present time.
So that concludes our open forum. Thank you very much to our final applicant, the last applicant. You may stay on stage, ma'am. And at this juncture, we call in the three applicants. We have Dr. Salvacion J. Pacheco, Dr. Maria Eugenia Yamaco, and Dr. Elmer Martin. We are now on the final part of our public forum, and to formally close this event, let us now hear some words to our veteran and ever illustrious University President, Dr. Jesus Rodrigo F. Torres.
Magandang umaga po sa lahat ng isang words ito. I prefer the 5 minutes speech. Sa akin pong search committee, Dr. Moraga, Engineer Conrad, ang isang problema ko, Engineer Conrad, kapag ako ay lumipat ng eskwela, walang congressman po yun sa Pilipinas. Professor Joseph Alvarez, of course, muli sa pasok ng Dr. Manuel Arami sa ating mga members na Board of Regents, ating kandidat, Monte Mundo, Senasyo, Popo, Danay, paminsan-minsan lang. Pagkatabi-tabi ang amin na magagandang lalaki sa isang liga ng buwan. Alam niyo, 43 years ago, I came to the Rizal Technological Colleges as a student. Ang nakita ko doon, I found a school that was lacking in almost everything. Halos walang silya, kakaunti ang libro sa library, at marami dyan ay yung mga priceless Filipina na koleksyon ni Ipon, Dr. Marcial, Tiranyosa, ang aking executive dean, para maging executive dean si Dr. Miguel Pagkahan, ay pag-isipin ang kailangan na makapanakot na namin yung mga halos wala na equipment ang nag-iisang laboratory sa campus. Merong ilang typewriters, karamihan hindi gumagana. At ang sabi ng mga teacher namin, mag-drawing kayo ng QWERTY sa bond paper at doon ko ng online. Tatayo kami sa typewriter. Kaya hanggang ngayon, kung mag-type po ako, itakot na rin yung ginagawa ko. Ang sagana kami mga drawing sa mga dinding, sa mga classroom, walang tubig sa faucets, walang tubig sa comfort rooms, pero hindi kami kulang sa tubig. Sapagkat yung Rizal Technological Colleges nito ay lengthwise malihina river. At makikita mo si Kapaling Benny sa daan at Janitor ay sumasakit ng tubig kung sa malihina river para nalilipon sa mga comfort rooms. Sa buong building, iisa lang ang air condition na kwarto. Yun ang kwarto, opisina ng executive dean si Dr. Miguel Pagkahan. Isipin niyo po yan, mga nakapit, mga kasama. Na next year ay uumpisahan na po natin ipa-aircon ang lahat ng classrooms sa RTU sapagkat naglagay na tayo ng pondo para dito. Noong 1977 na pagkakaroon namin na itong ating pinakamamahal na Rizal Tech ay ipe-phase out na. Wala na pong magiging enrollment start ng school year 1978-1979. Kaming mga higher years, amin tayo, matatransfer na tayo sa ibang paaralan. Ayaw na tayong pondo ng province of Rizal sapagkat nasa Metro Manila na tayo. Ayaw na tayong pondo ng Metro Manila sapagkat ang nag-umpisa ng proyekto ng province of Rizal. Ako po naman noon ay presidente ng kabataan papel po yan sa buhay ay nagbigay sa akin ng karapatan para mag-represent sa RTC itong araw para makipag-usap sa dalawang mataas na tao. Halos madalas kami makikita ni Madam Imelda Romualdez Marcos at halos nito ito ay nagmimilig kami ni IE. Kaya we make representations to the people who would matter in this particular problem. Nagpunta po kami sa Malacanang, punta kami sa mga rallies ng Oktaang Barangay. Minsan, inibita po namin si Madam Imelda Romualdez Marcos sa RTC. Dumating naman si Madam Imelda. Ako po ang sumulat ko na mas na madaling araw, nakakanda ako tumatawag sa akin ng Malacanang. Sinasabi na po si Madam Imelda sa RTC. Binigay po namin ang draft ng presidential decree sa kanya. At 2 months later, the presidential decree was signed by President Ferdinand Marcos converting the South Technological Colleges into a state college. We have saved the RTC from oblivion, and I was at the forefront of all the struggles for the survival of this university. Years later, masasabi ko ngayon that is the greatest achievement, contribution I have given to this university. I was elected president in 2010 twice, once in September 6, 2010, and then again on November 4, 2010, but that's going to be another story. Looking back, whatever their shortcomings, I admire and respect what my predecessors have done for this university. They have done their best under the circumstances they found themselves in. I can see far because I can say, like Isaac Newton, that I am standing on the shoulder of giants. When I have been elected president, I resolved upon myself, sinabi ko sa sarili ko, yung mga naranasan naming pagsubok, doon ko kami ay mga estudyante, hindi ko mararanas sa mga estudyante ng RTU. Kaya ang lahat ng efforts na ginawa namin sa loob ng 8 taon, nakasentro po dyan ang mga estudyante, ang mga faculty, at mga empleyado. The university is not a collection of buildings. The university is the people which comprise it. The university is a partnership for living well. Neglect the welfare of the people and the university will slide precipitously into mediocrity. Take care of the least of our brethren. Ang pili mo sa inyong apat. If you take care of the least of our brethren, achievement would not be far behind. In 8 years following this precept, we have built 8 new huge buildings in both campuses. The Pasig campus, which suffered neglect for so long, as 5 new buildings, and it no longer has the space for a new one. Problema ni Mayon na wala na may pagdadali ng dito sa Pasig. Dito sa Mandaluyong, 3 building ang tumayo rito kung sponsor ni Congressman Boyer. Pero mayroon pang isa na kung pwede pagnagyan, and that is we plan to be the laboratory building. Alam niyo kung pagkano inabot niyan lahat ng building? 1.2 billion pesos, and the university did not spend any single centavo for those buildings. Drinking fountains are everywhere. We have 27 programs already under level 3 accreditation. We are now attempting level 4 accreditation in some programs, particularly in this event. We have now ISO 9001 2015 certified. We have retained our leveling in the state universities and colleges level 3, despite the greater requirements from the Commission on Higher Education. We have acquired a big number of state-of-the-art laboratory equipment, and there will be 110 million pesos worth of new laboratory equipment that will be coming in the next few months. We have now the most number of computers among all state universities and colleges in the country. We have beautiful libraries and clean facilities. Ano pa ang pinakamagandang compliment sa RTU kung hindi yung nanggaling sa mga professor sa Singapore na nagpunta rito? Sabi nila, you have a beautiful campus. Our research outputs and publications in international journals have increased by leaps and bounds. We have forged linkages with universities abroad and agencies abroad, and I'm going to ask the permission of the Board of Regents because we will be signing 2 more linkages, I think, in Taiwan in the next few months. Our astronomy technology program has been declared by the Department of Science and Technology as a research niche. Panglima lang na research niche sa buong Pilipinas. We have the highest applied part-time rates among all SUCs for our faculty members. We have supported the welfare, the personal, the professional growth of the faculty and the employees. Noong 2015, ang rango natin sa lahat ng 1,700 colleges and universities sa buong bansa, public and private, ay 166 noong 2015. Noong 2016, tumalog tayo sa 135th rank. Noong 2017, last year, we skyrocketed to rank 31st. At ngayong 2018, pang 24th na po ang rank natin sa lahat ng eskwelahan sa Pilipinas. Kaya kita nyo, hindi lang sa sports at sa cultural magaling ang ating. It would now be your duty and obligation to improve upon this, as there are so many things left undone. Napakarami pang dapat gawin. Maniwala kayo sa akin. I have served you for 43 years. 8 years as your president, but now is the time to leave. It would have been possible to continue for a few more years, but that would have been self-serving. That would have been feckless. Tama na yung malutong. Ika nga nung sa kanila, let's teach them how to say goodbye. Now is the time for change. I understand that you have ideas and let your creativity bloom when you become president. But change should be for the better. To the Rizal-Tech, do not slide into negativism. Do not tear the university asunder by factionalism and divisions. Do not allow mediocrity to creep back into the university, as we have stretches in our history where we have suffered from mediocrity. Put yourselves in the last order of things. Put the welfare of the university ahead of everything else, including yourself. There are no atheists in the seat of the president. Prayer is your first line of defense, and often prayer is the only one you've got to overcome the challenges which you will face. Wherever I may find myself to be, I will always pray for you. It is hard to think that I will be finally leaving the Rizal-Tech, but the time to say goodbye has come. Mahal na mahal ko kayo. Magandang University.
Thank you very much, Dr. Lawrence, and we would like to take this opportunity to join the applicants sir, for the photo opportunity. And also, may we request all the members of the search to be with our applicants for the photo ops. So once again po, maraming salamat din po sa ating mga kasamahan dito sa RTU, sa mga students, sa mga alumni na nandito na sumubaybay para po sa search for the next RTU president. We'd also like to mention and acknowledge the presence of the members of the Board of Regents. Maraming salamat po. We have the private sector representatives, Honorable Danilo Carnay, Honorable Noel Extension, our alumni regent, Honorable Mark Royuelo, our faculty regent, Honorable Noel Lupina, and our student regent, Honorable Monte Raymundo. Also, our representative from different sectors who give their questions to our candidates. Maraming salamat po. Other members of the search committee invite you also for the photo opportunity po. So we now would also like to acknowledge and thank from the bottom of our hearts for guiding us in the search. Ang ating po mga members ng search committee, we have Dr. Marita Arcanami. Maraming salamat po ma'am. The Chair and NCR Director, Dr. Yunida Escalagi. We have Engineer Conrado S. Anchado Jr., Dr. Darames F. Moraga, and most especially to the Chair, Professor Corazon Alma G. De Leon. Maraming salamat po ma'am for guiding us in this search for the next RTU president. We'd also like to thank all the performers for this event. We have the Nini Grisalia, conducted by Mr. Rainer Aguilar, the Cultura